Hello friends, good time of the day to you depending on when and where you're tuning in to check out this video. We're about 40 days into 2020 and it is time for us to talk about the real estate market performance here in Southern Utah for winter of 2020. My name is Rastopchin. I'm a realtor here in St. George. I created this YouTube channel in order to provide a free, reliable source of information about all things Southern Utah. We talk about living, working, and playing here in Southern Utah. So if you're new around here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it so that you don't miss any of our videos. And if you see Southern Utah anywhere in your remote future, if you're thinking about retiring here or moving here, please make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to be a resource to you, and I'll be happy to answer all and any of your questions. In this video, I'm going to chat with you about real estate market performance here in Southern Utah, share some facts and stats, tell you if it's a good time to buy or sell a home here in Southern Utah. But I personally find videos about strictly numbers a little bit boring, so I wanted to share a bit of an insight into my life over the last 30 to 90 days because I haven't been posting a whole lot of videos with my face in them lately. And I also wanted to share with you our recent trip to California, some of the highlights from the trip, and the world's largest chevron. Now, if you don't care about all that and just want to skip to the facts and the meat and potatoes of this video, hit the timestamp posted in the description below this video and we'll take you straight to the facts and raw market data. But if you're here for the full experience, strap in and enjoy the ride.
Oh man, this is the concourse! This is Hello. You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
If you're subscribed to this channel and you've been wondering what happened, you haven't seen any of the videos with my face in them in the last 30 or so days, it's because I was looking rather homeless. I'm loyal to my barber. I feel that he does an outstanding job, and he happened to go on vacation to New Zealand. So because of that, none of this has been maintained for over 3 weeks, and let me show you that I can look very homeless very quickly.
When I wake up, this is pretty much what you see. It's all because he's been gone for, what, how long? How long was the trip? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
But that's all of that's about to change.
So this is the after. Look at this. I no longer look homeless. And the master, this guy right here, is filming it.
Me.
If you guys are ever in St. George area, now Eli gets super busy, but if you plan on coming down and you want just an unbelievable cut or a beard trim, there's nobody. I've gotten haircuts across the nation. I had a barber that I always went to, North Carolina. I had a barber in Chicago that I never cheated on. And the reason why you saw me in the state of distress that you observed earlier in the clip right before this one is because if Eli is out of the country, I don't get a haircut. If you're watching this video and you live in an area, or maybe you're just visiting St. George on vacation or passing through, I would highly recommend checking out Eli. He's not sponsoring this video. This is just a shout out for an outstanding job that he does typically every 2 weeks, but if I go beyond 2 weeks, I begin to look super homeless. Anyway, I will post the link to book an appointment with Eli in the description below this video. Check him out. He is inside, his barbershop is located inside a fitness culture, which has become kind of an iconic gym for this area too. So anyway, if you come down to visit, make sure to book in advance and he will do an outstanding job on a beard trim, haircut, fade, anything of that nature. Anything that requires precise barber skill, this guy is absolutely unmatched. He's amazing. Aside from looking a little rough for the last 3 weeks, we have been absolutely slammed with business. Most of our listings went under contract. We have been working with a number of buyers and we have been just constantly nonstop working, but life doesn't stop and we had to take a road trip to California. Our little nephew just turned 1 and it's a really precious age, so we had to travel to Burbank, California to spend a little bit of time with our little baby Anzo. On the way to California, there was something that absolutely blew my mind. About 50 miles south of Vegas, I could be wrong on the estimation, but
there's a little town, Jean, Nevada, where we experienced the world's largest Chevron gas station. And you know, you would think that maybe I'm easily amused, or I don't know, maybe I really am easily amused, but this gas station had 96 pumps. The building is totaling over 50,000 square feet, and they had over 64 bathrooms, 64 bathroom stalls, 32 female and 32 male.
This gas station is ridiculous. It's like the size of your average mall, like the size of like St. George Mall. It's definitely the size of St. George Mall.
Absolutely bizarre. So in the middle of the night, Michon and I spent probably about an hour exploring this gas station, and both of our minds were just blown. So having experienced that, we traveled about another 50 miles south on I-15, and we had to stop for fuel. For some reason we didn't get fuel before, where we ran into Eddys World in Yermo, California. Eddys World was almost as big. It had insane amount of candy, and what blew my mind even more, and this is, mind you, just all within like a 30-40 minute interval from one gas station to the next, the urinals over at Eddys World had a game. Yes, they had sensors on the urinal, and it would follow you along. It was insane. The gas station clerk told us that truckers stop at that gas station and they bet coffee or lunches on the highest score, whoever scores the highest, with I guess ultimately not missing the urinal. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you guys maybe experienced that. What was your experience like, and what is up with all the mega gas stations? Like, really, who needs 96 pumps in one place in the middle of the desert? Tell me in the comments below if I'm crazy, or if your mind was also blown when you experienced these crazy landmarks. Enough about my life, travels, and gas stations. Let's just jump right into it and talk about real estate market performance here in Southern Utah in January of 2020. So we've observed absorption rate of 2.89 months. So absorption rate is a figure that represents available months supply. So as of January of 2020, it would take just under 3 months, 2.89 months, to sell through all available inventory here in Southern Utah based on the current market activity. In January, we saw a total of 1,168 active listings, 655 new listings hit the market, which is actually an increase in the $200,000 to $250,000 range. So the entry level listings that are available for first-time home buyers or somebody on a tight budget is usually the segment where this market struggles the most. And we observed 71 new listings in the price ranges from $200,000 to $250,000, which is up by about 18%. 406 listings went under contract. 288 listings were sold, and the average sale was at 366,000. Median days on the market was at just 37. So if you're thinking about selling your Southern Utah home, right now may be a good time to do that because of a number of factors. Typically, Parade of Homes, which this year will be February 14th through February 24th, and yes, of course, there will be a video coming about the Parade of Homes. We got great response from the last year, but typically here in Southern Utah, Parade of Homes signifies the beginning of all the madness in real estate. There's a lot more buyer activity, a lot more people are coming into town from outside of the state to look at the new trends in construction, and a lot more new listings are typically hitting the market. So this January has been a really good, really healthy start with a ton of buyer activity. So if you're thinking about selling your Southern Utah home this winter, early spring, is no better time. Plenty of buyers, and your home will get plenty of exposure. Now, if you're just shopping and you're thinking about buying a home, there's really no better time to buy it, because you're able to check out Parade of Homes. If you're shopping on a higher end, you could see all the new trends in real estate, and you could see what the builders are doing and kind of implement that into your new build or your new purchase and base your decisions on that. Of course, plenty of inventory is hitting the market, and you have plenty of options to choose from. Entry level, as I just discussed, we're starting to see a lot more inventory showing up under 350, and with a median sale price at 366, a lot of the Southern Utah listings are starting to get closer into the higher end price range. So there's a constant struggle on the entry level. Typically there are fewer homes that are priced under 300,000, so then you're picking the lesser of the evils, or you just have very few options that are limited, and you may be competing with multiple offers. So this winter is bringing us a lot more options. So if you're shopping for a second home, or maybe it's your first home or a starter home, there are definitely a lot more options to choose from. By the way, if you're just here thinking about buying a first home or moving to Southern Utah, I will post a link in the comments below this video that will give you access to my website, which has all available listings, so you can see for yourself and you can see what's available and what your money can buy. And right in line with that topic, we are releasing a new series of videos, which we'll probably do monthly. I don't think there's a need to do it weekly, but monthly, Michon and I are planning on releasing a new series of videos that will cover exactly what your money will buy. Often enough, we'll have clients that come into town and they will spend the first day or two of just exploring options, the listings in a specific price range. Like say you have $300,000 to $400,000 to spend on a new home. Well, what could then afford you? Are you able to get something on a super huge lot? Is 3-car garage an option? Are you able to get a property with the views? So in the series of what your money can buy in Southern Utah, we will go exactly over that, and we will go over a broad range of properties, anything ranging from entry level and all the way to the multi-million-dollar listings. Tell me what you guys think. I will plan on releasing it sometime later this week, but drop me your opinion in the comments below if there's more or less of something you would like for us to cover, any specific terms on the properties that we'll discuss. I'm curious to see what you guys think before we release it, but it's definitely coming. It's in the pipeline. 2020 Parade of Homes is almost here. It will take place in about 5 days, and it will be here from February 14th through February 23rd. We will cover all 30 of the properties that will be entered into Parade of Homes, and they will be spread out around St. George and surrounding areas, covering most of Southern Utah communities with some of the most exquisite, beautiful, modern design concepts and new builds that you can expect to see going forward in Southern Utah. Tell us what you guys think. Drop us some comments below and let us know if there are any particular areas or homes you would like to see. I will post a link for Parade of Homes in the description below this video so you can kind of see what's coming. And yeah, we'd love to hear your opinions. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to check out this video. If you have any needs, or if I could be of service to you here in Southern Utah, please make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to be of help. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to smash that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it so that you don't miss any of our new videos. I appreciate your feedback in the form of likes or dislikes, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.